Hi guys, let's make Onugbu soup. We all know Onugbu soup is native of the eastern part of Nigeria, aka the Igbos. They are the originators of this delicious bitter leaf soup. There are different ways to make bitter leaf, but this particular method is for the eastern part of Nigeria. Let's get cooking. So I already cooked my protein. I'm using goat's meat and some stock fish. So I already cooked it, so I'm just going to take out the protein from the pot. And then I'm using banga for this. So I extracted banga palm oil. Like, it tasted so different. So I would really like you to try that. So I added my banga extract to my pot and allowed it to cook and come to a boil. So you can see it has already come to a boil. So what I'm going to do is just go in with my stock fish. I didn't cook my stock fish with my protein. So I just added my stock fish to cook. Then I went in with a lot of, like, generous amount of crayfish powder. And then I went in with my panla fish. Panla fish is my best fish. It's affordable and it's very, very sweet. But you can use catfish if that's what you want. Then I went in with some smoothly blended fresh peppers, and then I went in with some seasoning cubes. I first of all added 2 cubes because we are, the rule, always add your seasoning in small quantities. And then I went in with native spice ogiri. I added that into my pot and then I stirred that in. I'm trying to dissolve the ogiri so it's not lumpy inside the soup. So this was what I was trying to do, just trying to scatter the ogiri inside the soup, at the same time stirring and also taste your food. After doing that, I'm just going to cover this and allow the fire to do its job and allow it to come to a boil. And this was after I've allowed my soup to boil. So I now went in with my cocoyam paste. You can use cocoyam powder and add some water to it, or you can boil your cocoyam from scratch and then blend it with some water with a very good blender. When I added my cocoyam paste, all I did was just stir. I was stirring to get consistency. Anytime you're making soup where you want the soup to thicken, or you added a thickener, always ensure to stir the soup. It's going to give the soup the consistency that you want, the creamy, thick consistency that you want. After I did that, I went in with more seasoning because I needed to add seasoning, and I added some salt as well because, the rule, always taste your food and add your ingredients in small quantities. So after doing that, I tasted my food. It was okay. And I uncovered and allowed the soup to come to a boil. You can see, oh my gosh, look at that soup. Just look at how it's bubbling. Like, we are well on our way to greatness. Okay. So just stir that in and see, taste your food as well. Check the consistency if it's okay. And then we are now going to proceed to adding our bitter leaf. This bitter leaf is native of the Igbos. So this is exactly how the Igbos like prepare their bitter leaf, like very long strands, and it's already washed. So all I did was just add it to the pot and then stir in, and our Onugbu soup is pretty much ready. So this banga extract that I use in making this actually changed the game, and I would really advise that you do go about that, or just use palm oil if you don't have the energy to extract banga. So at this point, I now reintroduce my already cooked protein and then stir that in, allow it to cook for a few minutes, like 2 to 3 minutes, and our Onugbu soup is ready. So bring your fufu, bring your gari, bring your whatever swallow that you want to use. Just look at her beauty. So ask me questions where you have any. I'll see you in my next video.